We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.
Hello, beautiful people. How are you? Buongiorno a tutti. Salvatore già ti vedo nel chat. Forza ragazzi. Ciao a tutti. SDB, ciao Salvatore. And here we are on Giornata 10, Giornata 10. The boys have taken the longest trip out of the year to make it all the way out to Foggia to face off against Liberal Rocchetta. Terminio Rocchetta oggi per Giornata 10. And you can see a beautiful pitch. The sky is a gradient blue, looking just like the kits the boys will be wearing today, our tribute jerseys. Loved seeing all the messages coming in about everybody receiving their jerseys and their kits. Been incredible, and thank you again to all the early support, to everybody. And exactly, Salvatore said, portiamo i tre punti a casa. See, let's bring home 3 points today, folks. As you can take a look at our starting lineup for the day, we have Simone Volpe in goal, making his way down from Rome for the weekend as we get ready for the match this Sunday. We have Luca David Mayo, our captain today, wearing the captain armband. The return of Orazio Pascolo as well. Giovanni Iandoli also then rounding out the defense with Michele Vena. And then in midfield, you see Antonio Cerrone, Fabrizio Denunzio, Lorenzo Fusco, Brian Munoz, and then again a return, Michele Petretta, his first start, I believe, since he had that injury to the nose that other game, and then Marino De Pucci as well to round out the attack. We got a beautiful lineup on a beautiful Sunday in Foggia as Terminio face Liberal Rocchetta. Now, we take a look at the table here. As you in the Football Club Group chat, you might have remembered seeing, we are currently in a position where, based on the results of yesterday, you can see there the tie for Sporting. If we win today, we'll have 20 points. That'll move us up to 4th place. And if Sant'Andrea loses to Socrates today, Socrates will have 20 points, Sant'Andrea will have 20 points, Taurasi will be tied on points with the 2nd place team. And you know, 1st and 2nd place get automatic promotion, 4th through 6th qualify for a playoff to play for that last promotion slot. And so right now we're already in the blue zone over there where you can see we'll get promotion, but it'd be great to see that, this win could potentially put us tied for points with second place team, depending on how that Sant'Andrea and Socrates game goes. You see the players on the pitch getting ready to play. We have a beautiful signal today in Foggia. Michael Buono, Raf Colucci, and Alessandro Zirpolo, our media team, were excited when they saw the signal. And as we're taking a look, we can tell why, here today. I see Alan in the group chat confirming those theories. Yes, we have a hot stream here on a cold, snowy day in New York. It is coming down snow out there, thankfully. Over in Italia, in Foggia, things are good. Shout out to the crew that is in Brooklyn watching over at Alan's watch party. Our chief community officer at Football Club Group. Bring the capital C in community. Simone Volpe, you see our goalie stretching for the day. Beautiful sunshine, 3 p.m. local time, a nice afternoon of calcio. Again, we are fighting for a spot at the top of the table. The boys have really brought the season back after, a really hot start. We faced some injuries. We dropped down to ninth place, as low as ninth place for a week, and then now have been up in fourth place. And so we've made our way up to fourth place. We can maintain our fourth place position with a win. And again, that fourth place could be tied as well with the second place team on points. So we've got a beautiful game ahead of us. Two points only separate Rocchetta and Terminio. So it's going to be a great match today. And wow, I see a picture coming in the group chat. Eric Falquero wearing his Terminio kit. Wow, incredible, Eric. Forza ragazzi, absolutely. As the players now run out to the field, we remind you that we've got supporters watching from all over the world in all different places. Here we go. And now we get ready for Giornata 10. The players now line up. We take a look at the Terminio bench over there. Michael Buono with the zoom in as the sportsmanship commences. Sunshine is shining down in Foggia. As I take a look at the group, let me take a look at the live chat. I see Salvatore. Yes, forza. Make sure everybody dials in. Ciao a tutti a Volturara. Siamo pronti per una bella giornata di calcio a Foggia contro Liberal Rocchetta. Grazie a Sant'Antonio Rocchetta che ospitano a noi oggi per una bella partita di calcio, una bella domenica, un bello sole. Il cielo sembra i nostri kit col blu e bianco. e libera il Rocchetta con rosso e arancia. E ci siamo, ragazzi. Giornata 10. Here we go. Match day 10. The Terminio Dragons in the blue and white kits against Rocchetta in the red and orange. Header in. Clearance now by Rocchetta. As the Terminio defense looks to continue the streak of clean sheets. Early action. Marino De Pucci in the box. The signal is so strong today. It's great that I can make out the players' faces even from yards away. As the Rocchetta now tries to make their way out of the defense. Stolen by Terminio. Amazing movement now by the boys. Ball in. Bit of a missed pass there, but the boys find their footing. And now libera Rocchetta coming out of their backfield. Giovanni Andoli, I think, with the clearance there. Nice ball movement. Up to the wing to Repucci. Repucci with a move to make him fall. Is that Girone, I believe? See Girone and Brian Munoz. Look at the quality today, folks. We can see the hairs on Girone's beard. The Rocchetta now tries to make their way out of the backfield, but the Terminio press, it looks like the Mister is continuing the pressing style. As now a counter, but a clearance from Pascolo Orazio, who makes his return today. Throw in to Rocchetta. But now one back and a throw in to Terminio. Luca David Mayo wearing our captain armband today before the throw in. Throwing again to Terminio. I want to give a special shout out to everyone around the world, especially Frankie and Nico in Brooklyn, some of our youngest supporters watching over at Alan's watch party, or dad as they might call him. We now see a free kick to Rocchetta. Beautiful sunshine today. You can hear all in. Makes its way to Simone Volpe, who looks like he's wearing a hat today to try to protect from the sunshine. The sun is truly shining. Saved in the hands of Simone Volpe, with now the ball up from intercepted by Rocchetta. So far, the ball has been pretty evenly matched going up and down the field. As we did say ahead of time, this should be a pretty evenly matched game of football today. Oh, and Luca David Mayo. Up the line. Push, but nothing called there. As Rocchetta now. Look to press to make their way up the wing. Nice move by number 2. But intercepted there by Marino De Pucci. Fabrizio De Munzio tries to get the ball up to Munoz. Now back with Rocchetta. Rocchetta on the attack. Up the wing. Ball in. But cleared out, but with a header by Luca David Mayo. Back to Rocchetta though. And now, stolen. Counter for Terminio. Fabrizio D'Annunzio now. Gives the ball away with that pass. Intercepted by number 2. Appears he may be a menace today, number 2. As now Rocchetta try to make their way past the Terminio press. Michele Vena now. Tries to find Marino De Pucci. They've previously connected for a goal. If you remember that beautiful, I think it was second goal, third goal. Can't remember. There were so many goals that game, but a beautiful goal by Marino De Pucci the other game. As now, comfortable cross field pass by the defense. Fabrizio now back to Michele Vena, who tries to find Girone, but is intercepted by Rocchetta. Taking a look at the chat now. Dawn, yes, we can post a link to the standings. Yes, we'll definitely get that up for you as well. Tuttocampo.it, by the way, is where is the site where the standings are. Let's see how they let us. As now, Marino De Pucci makes his way up to the corner, throw in to Terminio. Throw in Luca David Mayo. Throw in again to Terminio. Ball in. Ooh, nice volley. Oh, right off the post. The shot by Girone. Early action here, folks. Early action. As we have a player down now for Rocchetta, number 5. As now Rocchetta try to make their way out. Throw in. As the Terminio Dragons look to continue the win streak. We did see a thread from Cody saying, out of superstition, he had to make a similar thread and say, let's make it 4. So, hey, let's make it 4, folks. As now, Terminio on the attack. Luca David Mayo up the wing to Marino De Pucci. Marino tries to find Brian Munoz, but intercepted. potentially a yellow card tackle there. Yes. The ref not liking what he saw there.
Gialla per noi. Ci siete?
Here we go.
Come?
Also, shout out to Richie in the FCG group chat as we take a look at the replay now. From some of the action earlier when Girone hit the post. As now, Brian Munoz gives chase. Press of the Dragons unrelenting today as now a throw in to Terminio. Incredible movement. As now Rocchetta try to make their way. But Terminio now. Michele Vena. Michele Vena continues. Throwing now to Rocchetta. Now Rocchetta try to make their way up the field to the wing to number 2. Ball up now. As Girone tries to control it, but off to Rocchetta. Ball threatening. Just missed. Wide. A threatening shot by Rocchetta. Goes out for a goal kick. Definitely the most threatening action from Liberal Rocchetta today. So again, a continued matchup after 13 minutes right now, as Richie just said in the group chat, definitely could be or should be 1-1 right now. So we know that we want to make sure we capitalize on all of our opportunities today. As a nice header by Michele Vena there, but out for a throw-in to Rocchetta. A beautiful Sunday and a beautiful day. You see the beautiful kit now up on the screen that is available at terminioacademy.com, terminio.org. There is, we appreciate all the patience and waiting for, these are made to order. So when they are ordered, and so made locally in Volturara Irpina as well, with the sublimated printing on our tribute kit. Fabrizio D'Annunzio now over to Michele Vena, who gets the ball up. Tries to find Girone. Now, Rino Repucci. Marino makes his way by a few players, but eventually stopped.
Nice run by Marino there. Throw in now again, Luca David Meo on that wing. Would be nice to have one of those apartments there to watch a nice football match right outside your window. In Foggia, Sant'Antonio, Rocchetta, as now Brian Munoz passes it to Marino Repucci. Cross in, Girone with the header. Lasso Antonio Cerrone, who goes directly to the bench to celebrate with his teammates. A beautiful, beautiful play. Incredible header from Antonio Cerrone. And in a beautiful build-up play, Munoz to Repucci, cross in to Cerrone, header, 1-0 Terminio in the 15th minute. Salvador, forza! Exactly. Here we go, baby. Allen, 1-0 to the good guys. That's so good. As Rob said, mamma mia. Nate, you at the perfect timing asked how the game was going so far. He's unfortunately not able to tune in yet. You asked at a perfect time. Golasso. Wow, that was a beauty, folks. Che bello gol di Cerrone. Passaggi, Munoz a Repucci, un bel cross. Guarda di nuovo il replay. Let's take a look at the replay. Repucci with that cross over to Cerrone with that incredible header. Beautiful form. Top class. Prima classe, Cerrone. Prima classe. Wait, that's crazy that Richie and Alan said the same thing in the group chat. Yes, that's amazing. Good guys. Beautiful early energy out in Foggia. As now Rocchetta look to recompose. But Terminio look to continue. Michele Vena now to Fabrizio Denunzio. Vena. Ball up to Repucci. Repucci. Fouled as he tried to make a brilliant move, snuck the ball past. A reminder that the two teams are just 2 points apart before today's match. Current standings. If the results hold, put us at 20 points. As now Vena with the free kick. Girone again. But cleared out by Rocchetta, who now looks to counter. Slowing the pace now. As Girone continues to press. You can see already the Italian style of football already with the 1-0 lead now, while still pressing, ensuring that defending becomes priority.
Taking a look again at the chat. Hey, we see some fans there. Seeing Raf, Salvatore, Anita, Marino, Forza Terminio. Throwing now. Luca David Mayo. Petretta. Petretta. Double teamed. Still making his way. Petretta, the train. Petretta continuing to hold on and now winning a throw in for Terminio. They're trying a triple double team. Petretta, who gets a ball in. Figured out. Another free kick given to Terminio. The Rocchetta fans, you can tell, are not thrilled about it. But now in a dangerous position, we will see Munoz and Vena standing over the free kick now, as well as Fabrizio. See who will take it. The triple double team, exactly. Free kick, Munoz. Vena takes it. Here's it over the net. Throwing now to Terminio. Ball up to Petretta. Petretta with a nice move and a ball up. Tries to find Munoz. Free kick called against Terminio. Or, not sure. Not exactly sure what's going on. Interesting call. I'm not sure what the ref called there, but it seemed to be giving the ball back to Terminio. So we won't complain about that. As now Simone Volpe, our goalie, picks the ball up. Tries to find Marino Repucci all the way up the field. Rocchetta now. Ball in. Comfortably by Iandoli. But tamed again. Big save by Simone Volpe. Coming out of his net to defend it. And now Terminio look for the quick counter, but the ball now out. Throwing. Now I throw in to Rocchetta. We've got action early, folks. That first goal definitely opened up the match, and you can already see continued end-to-end action as the throw-in. Vena now. Nunzio tries to quick counter up, but the Rocchetta defense holding strong. And a free kick awarded to Liberal Rocchetta in a dangerous position. Or offsides, potentially called. Potentially offsides called. Okay, yes, I see the ref's hand is up. So we got Lucky there because that was a dangerous play. Definitely seeing some action, seeing the players gel, get the confidence to make some creative ideas and plays. All up now. Girone crosses in. Oh, not comfortably saved by the goalie. Munoz tries to be cheeky and get in there, but eventually collected by the goalie. What a matchup, folks. What a matchup today. Throw into Rocchetta. Rocchetta now up the wing, but well defended. Rocchetta now try again. All in. Luca David Mayo with the header out. Here we go. Does Rocchetta continue now? A reminder, as Dawn had asked in the group chat, you can go to Tutto Campo to see the standings, the live standings, the Tutto Campo app as well, TUTTOCAMPO, or tuttocampo.it. See the live standings for all of Seconda Categoria. And we want to give a special shout out to all of the football club group members that are watching, tuned in from around the world, as another collection by Simone Volpe end to end here we have today, folks. Throw into Terminio. Luca David Mayo. To Munoz. Back to Luca. Fabrizio Denunzio. Back to Rocchetta now. Miscommunicated pass there. Tretta finds it. Tretta up the wing. No foul called there by the referee. Petretta looking for a call. Rocchetta now again. As Terminio continue to press. Fabrizio now. Fabrizio Denunzio wins it. Girone now tries to bring it down. Bit of back and forth. Neither team able to maintain possession now for more than about 5 seconds. Bit of chasing around, it seems. I mean, right now, you can as that's happening, you can see if you'd like to join us as a member at Football Club Group and a steward of ASD Terminio and help bring this lower league football club to the top with us. You can join us at you can scan that QR code right that you see on the screen and join us today for $100, $75 to join, plus the $25 annual member dues makes you a member owner of Football Club Group and ASD Terminio as well. As now in the box, Girone with the back heel off the post. Unbelievable. A fancy, threatening move, turning something out of nothing. And then Petretta off the rebound tries to find. Mamma dai. As now Rocchetta. But Fabrizio Denunzio. Interception. Marino now finds Brian. Brian finds Girone. Denunzio. Meo. Petretta. Luca David Meo. Cross into the box. Does not find a Terminio attacker. As we look back at this replay where Girone somehow gets to the ball around the defender, back heels off the post, and then quickly reacting, Petretta tries to catch the deflection, and it goes just wide. Che partita che ce l'abbiamo oggi, ragazzi. Se guardate da Olturara, o anche qualche tifosi di Rocchetta che guardano la diretta. Buongiorno, guardiamo una bella partita di calcio adesso. Rocchetta prova di attaccare. E il nostro Terminio, meno male, continua la difesa. Simone Volpe porta la palla, il pallone. Si vede il cappello perché ce l'abbiamo un bel sole oggi a Foggia. Grazie di nuovo a tutti a Sant'Antonio, Rocchetta. Avete un bel campo per una bella partita di calcio. Adesso ancora provano di venire. Come ho detto in inglese prima, questa partita è stato ogni volta all'altro lato 5 secondi di possessione e poi all'altra squadra. Adesso l'arbitro vede che il nostro Giovanni Andoli forse ha fatto male. Si vede anche che potete comprare i nostri kit tributo a Volturari Irpina su terminioacademy.com o terminio.org. The beautiful kits that you see on the screen. Shout out to Karaya in the YouTube chat as well. We're up to 54 live viewers right now in the chat. Hello to all of you beautiful people. As Rocchetta continue to try to find their way, ball into the box collected by Simone Volpe. Again, wearing his cap today because the sunshine is coming right from that area in this beautiful sunny afternoon in Foggia, Sant'Antonio, Rocchetta. The furthest trip the Terminio Dragons have taken of the year, I believe, an hour and a half drive. One of the only teams that happen to be in our Girone that are not in the Avellino province. as Munoz now called for the foul. You see even our attacking players not wanting to let up any bit. The press continues through the first half as we have about 10 minutes left in the first half after that beautiful header goal from Antonio Girone, one of our founders of Terminio, showing just exactly why he also is the one who runs the Children's Academy, Terminio Academy here. Still scoring goals as he's teaching the youth, as now Cusco Gandoli now giving chase. Put the ball up, Vena now. The Rocchetta fans not thrilled with that, but Vena was looking for that goal. Looks like he comfortably had it and was tripped up. Good call from the ref as he feels the pressure for sure. Ball up, Pedretta. His chase. Collected by the Rocchetta goalie. As now Rocchetta again trying to make their way out of their second half. Headed by Vena, unfortunately to a Rocchetta player. As we said earlier, how beautiful is the sky today? It looks like our kits that we're wearing, the beautiful gradient of white to blue, as now, again, goalie to goalie, this game seems to be going as a header now. Fabrizio Di Nunzio looking to try to maintain possessions. One-on-one matchup there, foul called against Terminio. It's now a ball up, but recovered by Terminio. And Munoz now with the 50-50. Double teamed, but gets the ball up to David Mayo. Rocchetta again now. Ball out. You see get a peek at that beautiful mural that Rocchetta does have on that wall over there. We'd love to see that energy. A beautiful pitch again. Special shout out and thank you to the community of Sant'Antonio Rocchetta. Special thank you to all of you for hosting us today at your beautiful pitch. Cleared out by Orazio Pascolo. Nice touch, buddy. Bench there. Ball, unfortunately, unable to be maintained. Some fun the fans having with the bench. As now, Rocchetta ball in. Cleared out by Vena. The header. Repucci now tries to find, but Rocchetta again in near the box. Rocchetta. Defense. Oh, Rocchetta. Unable to be stopped. Tucked into the corner. Coming to celebrate with the fans. Goal. Rocchetta. That's 1-1, folks. We said it was going to be an even matchup today, and we weren't going to go home with an easy victory. So now 1-1, Rocchetta, Terminio. With just 5 minutes left in the first half, can Terminio now pull another goal out before the half to continue with a lead? It's possessed now, ball to Rocchetta. Rocchetta, number 2 now, on the wing. Pressing. Stolen by Fabrizio, cleared out. Back to Rocchetta. Marino Repucci pressing. Vanna now. Throw in to Rocchetta. As the action is building, we have a game, folks. 1-1. Terminio, Rocchetta. As a dangerous header in. You see the replay from the goal. Unable to fully hear that. Throw in now to Rocchetta. Cross in. Luca David Mayo heads it out, but to a player comfortably saved by Simone Volpe after another threatening attack by Rocchetta. Tries to find Girone. Cleared out. Throw in to Terminio. 4 minutes left, folks, in the first half. Action-packed Sunday of calcio here. 1-1. Throw in. Luca David Mayo. Into the corner. Ball trickles into the box, but can't find a player out now for another throw in to Terminio. Cleared by Rocchetta. As Orazio now. And Yandoli win the ball back. Ball up. But out for a goal kick. What a game of calcio we have today, folks. 2 nice goals from each team. Persistence, end-to-end football. Clearance. Won by now Rocchetta, number 2 now. Passes it up. Threatening pass. Big save by Simone Volpe again. Massive save from the Volturara native. Corner kick now for Rocchetta. Dangerous ball in. Goal kick called. With now just a couple of minutes, probably not too much stoppage time if I had to guess. There haven't been too many moments of stoppage for injuries. I don't think the referee should give more than a couple of minutes, if any. So we're looking like Marino Repucci now. Great touch to bring it down. Goes up the wing. Double teamed. Called for a goal kick or throw in to Rocchetta. Looks like potentially a throw in. As the players do convene to the corner. They're in by Vanna. As it's hard to see through the fence here, but it looks like cleared out by Rocchetta. And then now over to Fusco. Find Munoz. Gets the ball over to Luca David Mayo. Luca David Mayo unable to make it to the ball there. Throw in quickly by Rocchetta, who now crosses another ball into the box, but cleared out by Yandoli. Now Pascolo finds throw in for Terminio. No, for Rocchetta. We have reached the 45 minutes mark. We will see how many minutes the referee gives to stoppage time, but right now 1-1 in this incredibly even matchup today, folks. Thank you to every single one of you who is tuned in, all 50 plus of you in the group chat. I mean, in the live stream on YouTube, as now Munoz double teamed. Fabrizio now tries to find Petretta. Terminio now up the wing. Referee blowing his whistle to have a word now. With the captain. Free kick called. Appears as well, potentially. Or a drop ball. We'll see. Looks like a free kick awarded to Terminio now in what might be the last play of the half, depending on how much stoppage. So we'll see all the players now making their way into the box. Just ball in. But can't find feet of any of our Dragons and trickles into the hands of the goalie. A great showing so far from our Dragons in what we knew would be a pretty even matchup today. Good clearance now. And that's it for the first half, folks. 1-1. An incredible, beautiful header and play in the first half by our Dragons, and Girone for the goal after the assist from Marino Repucci. And then after some beautiful saves, a nice shot that from the number 11 on Liberal Rocchetta leveled it up to make it 1-1 going into the second half. Now it's time for halftime. Thank you all for already tuning in. Keep your live streams going as the second half will be underway shortly. Go grab a snack, hit the bathroom. As it looks like some of, depending on what time zone you're in, grab a beer, grab some breakfast, grab a coffee, make sure it's espresso. Or if it's before 11 a.m., wherever you are, if you're in New York, I think you are still eligible to have a cappuccino at this time. But a great action in the first half by all of the Terminio players. As we now take a look at the highlights of the first half, I'll be back shortly now to report on the second half. We will be back in just a few minutes. Ringraziamo a tutti I nostri sponsors. Si vede tutti I sponsor sulla scherma da Volturara e dal mondo. Ringraziamo a tutti. Thank you to all of our sponsors that you see on the screen who have made this season possible for our Dragons. But taking a look at the highlights now, all of the different threats that came in, and now I believe this one may now be our goal soon. Yes. No, not this one, but this one, the goal of Munoz to Repucci to Girone. And I'll be back, folks, for the second half. All right. The players make their way back onto the field for the second half. I hope you had a great halftime break, whether you were grabbing a drink, taking a stretch. Take a seat now back onto the couch and get ready for the second half as you see Girone and Brian Munoz speaking there with Marino Repucci and Fabrizio, as well as Michele Petretta and Lorenzo Fusco, who look like they're all coming back out now to start off the second half. You can see, don't be fooled by the sunshine. As you can see, Marino Repucci there, chilly, cool weather today. It's Brian and Marino now both get ready, looking for a goal today as well. Some of our other regular goal scorers, in addition to Antonio Cerrone. Ragazzi, qui stiamo per secondo tempo. 1-1. Rocchetta, Terminio. I Draghi provano di continuare con una vittoria oggi. Vogliamo portare tutti i 3 punti a casa. Allora andiamo, raga. Il secondo tempo inizia. Second half is underway. Already a nice clearance by Luca David Meo. Up the wing. Throw in now awarded to Terminio. Luca David Meo. Throw in. Got the feeling he was clipped on that. No call from the ref, but intercepted now. Girone looking to catch out the goalie. A clever idea, but not the execution he would have hoped for there. As now Rocchetta try to make their way out of their second half. Intercepted by D'Annunzio. But now again to Rocchetta. As Terminio still trying to find a way to continue to maintain possession like earlier in the first half. Ball now making its way all the way to Simone Volpe, but comfortably collected. The edge of the box. Punts it up the field. And lands again at the feet of the Rocchetta players. Number 10 now, making his way up the field to the wing. Dragons looking to defend. All in, dangerous, cleared out by Yandoli. A volley shot. Ambitious effort, goes wide. Salvatore active in the chat. We love Salvatore, always number 1 in the chat. Anyone will be able to compete. Sempre il top Salvatore Accordino nel chat. Forza cari. As now again defending. Cross in. Blocked by Orazio Pascolo. Great defending there by Orazio to help win the goal kick for Terminio. Simone Volpe for the goal kick. As you see the beautiful sunset now creating the orange to blue gradient. Petretta now. Up the wing. Michele Petretta. Oh, Lasso after an incredible error. Unbelievable. Unable to be saved. Michele Petretta with the goal. Lasso. Celebrating with his team a long-awaited goal for Michele Petretta after coming back from injury, having his nose. We're not sure if it was broken or not, but it looked like it was. Esatto, Salvador, big golasso, a big goal for Michele Petretta. Richie, you said it yourself. Look at this goal right now from Michele Petretta. unable to be collected by the goalie. As Richie said in the football club group chat, the keeper has looked shaky and Petretta bought a ticket to win the raffle, and he won just now. 2-1 Terminio, as now the Dragons look to maintain the lead, while Rocchetta already back on the attack. A nice early second half goal for Michele Petretta there, folks. Fabrizio D'Annunzio now. Ball up to find Petretta, who unfortunately does get the ball to a Rocchetta player. Number 7 now. Cross. Field. Rocchetta, nice move into the box to find. Big save by Simone Volpe and cleared by Fusco. Massive save by our young rising star goalie, Simone Volpe. Working in the police force. He defends our streets and on Sundays and Saturdays defends our goal here for Terminio. As Girone now. It's the cleared ball up to Munoz, who is unable to make his way up. Now, Marino Repucci. Lasso Marino Repucci. Marò, che bellissimo golasso di Marino Repucci. Solo all the way, the whole team comes to celebrate as he makes his way past the whole defense. Marino Repucci makes it 3. Terminio 3. Rocchetta 1. Here we go, folks. The three-headed dragons have made it 3 to try to make it 4. Makes it all the way. Definitely a close call there. Exactly. And as Richie's saying, while the opposing fans are, the home fans are calling for the offsides call, since the ball does seem, it was a close one, but the ball was released, it looks like, when he was in our own half. So there is no offsides there. He was just, Marino Repucci is quick. And as you can see, nobody could catch up with him as well. A beautiful goal. And a beautiful time for you to join us at Football Club Group as you see the QR code up there. You too can have true ownership in this movement, in this journey, and in this football club by joining our cooperative at Football Club Group via the QR code you see on the screen. An incredible 3 goals. It looks like a collision here as both players down. Looks like the shoulder, but also the chin of Fabrizio of the other player, the chin of Fabrizio D'Annunzio. But good sportsmanship. No foul play there. In a contact sport, contact does occur. Another big thank you to all of the beautiful people watching in the live chat. And yes, again, looking at the chat again, seeing Salvatore, that Dan in the chat, yeah, big, oop, as collected by Simone Volpe. As I'm taking a look at the chat here. Oh, and then I see Ottavio too. Big time. You've got a nice matchup here, folks. But as you can see, even in a 50-50 game, it can open up so quickly with goals like this. Just a couple of mistakes from either side, and that's why you got to capitalize on any of the mistakes that do happen, and our players all did, as Rocchetta now going to be a good sport. The ref making sure it wasn't anything else, but no, Michele said, I know, hey, listen, the game is the game. Help him up. As number 10 now looking to get by. Marino De Pucci collects. Him and Brian now continue the press to not let it continue. Shit on it with the header. Rocchetta now continuing to try, not giving up. Nice shoulder out by Michele Vena. Vena getting past the attackers to at least get the ball into safety. Is now a throw in to Terminio. Again, today's 3 goals are just another reflection of how well-rounded our squad is. 3 goals by another 3 separate goal scorers today. Let's see if we can make it 4-by-4. And then next week, Cody, you're gonna have to say, let's make it 5. We'll see how many the boys can drop. "12 minutes now into the second half. More sportsmanship here. It appears we do have a substitution. Tretta, who's coming back from injury and was able to get his goal. Making way now. And as Richie said in the chat too, what a beautiful skyline. Incredible setting for a football match in Foggia, Italy. As we said, our farthest journey of the year, because we only go here once. Unless we see them again in the playoffs, you never know, but technically only have one match here, an hour and a half drive that the players made today. And our video man, Michael Buono,
who has been taking a beautiful video today. Special shout out, ringraziamo a Michael Buono che ha fatto il viaggio con i ragazzi a Foggia e anche a Raffa e Alessandro al headquarters in Volturari Irpina, che portano questa bella diretta. Esiandoli now. The ball, the game now starting to finally settle in just a bit with this 3-1 scoreline, but we're still seeing some end-to-end football. The goalie from Rocchetta now, as you see Fusco, Ranzo with the press. Nice step in there by Michele Vena. Dangerous ball in, but out comfortably for a goal kick now. As you can see, the light ever changing, so as sun sets on Sant'Antonio Rocchetta. The ref calling for a re-kick. Free goal kick now, Simone Volpi. As we did lose signal for a second, but hopefully we'll return. Stay with us, folks. Sometimes the live signal can go out, so it is out for me as well. We are back. And a shot out for a corner now. Another shot from Repucci. And off in the, that is Daniele Cunzo, who came in for Petretta in the substitution. Cunzo. As now Munoz. All in. The cross finds Michele Vena. Lets it out for a Terminio throw-in. As we will now take our time. They're in. By Cunzo. As Rocchetta now try to make their way up. Is now Terminio with the ball again. Munoz. Comfortable, smart decision to Luca David Mayo, who then gets the ball up, tries to find Cunzo. Makes its way to Fusco. But now it appears there may have been a collision because we have Luca David Mayo now down. He does appear to have been clipped. Some sportsmanship, good sportsmanship by number 9 on Liberal Rocchetta.
Classic Italian reaction there from David Mayo. Now, Marino De Pucci, Denunzio wins it back, but sends it out for a throw in. 20 minutes almost into the second half. If you took a longer break than others and you're just getting back, you'll see the score line has changed. We're now at 3-1 for the Dragons here in the second half. Se avete staccato la diretta per mezzo tempo e tornate adesso, vedete che abbiamo segnato due belli gol da Michele Petretta e Marino De Pucci per fare 3-1 per Terminio. Una bella partita oggi a Foggia. I ragazzi continuano di lanciare la palla avanti. Adesso, wasn't making its way to the net anyway, but an offsides called by the referee. We thank you to all of our beautiful people watching from around the world. I see it's still 50 plus live. And I know that that's at one time. We've been seeing that overall. Oh, and I'm getting some scores coming in from around the leagues, folks. It does appear that Sant'Andrea beat Socrates 1-0 today. So that does mean Sant'Andrea has 23 points. In second place, Conza 24 points in first place. If the scoreline stands as it does right now, we are in fourth place. We keep our fourth place position, tied with Taurasi on points, but they have a bit better goal differential. If we happen to score 3 more goals in this game, which the way the game has been going, you never know. If our Dragons do score 3 more goals, that would put us technically in third place on goal differential. A bit of chatter now going on the field. You could see probably some frustration coming from the Rocchetta players, as now everybody's, calming down. As we check out the chat, the Mikole, is that Dan watching from Cancun, Mexico? Incredible. That's awesome. And in the chat there, and then I see also we've got Roberta watching up in Milano. It looks like from the road on the car. Ciao, Roberta. Shout out to Ketty. As now Rocchetta look to attack. All in for Rocchetta. In a dangerous position in the box. Luca David Mayo now pressing with Lorenzo Fusco to make sure. Is he throw in or a corner? Throw in. Headed out, but back in. Dangerous. Unable to be properly fired upon by Rocchetta, and now I believe it's Michele Vena. Now sends the ball up. Tries to find Munoz, but makes its way. Munoz continues to try to press. Love to see the continued chase by our players. Not getting tired.
As now, D'Annunzio finds Repucci, who finds Munoz, who finds Kunzo. Munoz back to Repucci. Repucci now in the corner. Oh, Repucci with the beautiful move, cross in, tries to find Munoz, but well defended now for a corner kick. What a incredible link-up play by the Terminio Dragons. As now Brian Munoz heads to the corner to take corner kick after a beautiful move by Marino Repucci and cross. Munoz now with the corner. Header in. Golazo! Antonio Girone. He cannot be stopped, ladies and gentlemen. The head of gold. Testa d'oro per Antonio Girone oggi. Che golazo! A beautiful cross puts a meatball with full of sauce on the head of Cerrone, and Cerrone does not miss from that spot. Puts it into the corner of the net for the fourth goal for Terminio today. Take a look at the replay, folks. Munoz with the corner. Header from Cerrone, top bin. Unbelievable. Was about to take his shirt off, but realized I've been here before. This is the second time I did that today. What a goal from Cerrone. Hey, Cody, you asked them to make it 4. They made it 4. That's 4-1 Terminio. What a matchup. Well worth the hour and a half drive out to Rocchetta. Mamma mia. Rocchetta now try to make their way back. Just checking in on all these messages flowing in. Unbelievable. The chat's going nuts. Salvatore Raf. Unbelievable, folks. Dangerous ball in, but just misses wide of the net safely as Volpe sends the ball over to Luca David Mayo. And now the boys try to make another attack. Marino Repucci now finds Brian Munoz. Beautiful cross in, but not finding a Terminio player. Fabrizio now. Munoz in the corner. Munoz with a beautiful move. Munoz now just wide of the net. Takes it with the weak foot after a beautiful move. But at already 4-1, those are the types of attempts you can take.
Wow, folks, what a matchup we've got. Almost 30 minutes into the second half, with about 15, 16 minutes left remaining in regulation. 4-1 Terminio. A threatening ball in, just over the net. Volpe thinking he had it covered, so not stressing there. Big charge there by Volpe to collect. Ball out now for a throw into Rocchetta. And that race from Girone today puts him as tied for fourth most goals across the league, as well defended by Yandeli and cleared out. And the assist from Munoz, also putting him at, I think, 10th there in total goals across, goals and assists. Cross in, cleared by Luca David Mayo. Fabrizio with the clearance as well. As I'm getting footage in from the Brooklyn watch party. Good vibes, it looks like, over at Alan's house in Brooklyn. Brunch. Hello, Brooklyn. And to answer, I see a question came as well into the group chat. Might as well answer that for everybody. Those dots that you see underneath the scoreboard there on the upper left part of your screen, those are the number of substitutions that the teams have left. So you start with 5, and then based on however many you've used, you'll then have a certain amount remaining. And so, I see Richie already getting into answer in the group chat as well. So, yes, appreciate that. Thank you, Richie, for getting the answer in there. But good question as we get to see another save coming in from Simone Volpe. As now, the Dragons continue to be in the attacking position because, as we said, a goal differential does matter in this league, and so. As now Rocchetta continue to try to make their way up the field. What a matchup, folks. What a matchup here for us. Again, only 2 points separated these two teams, so this was not a guaranteed game going into it as Rocchetta continues to try. Now goes out for a corner.
Forse loro.
Oggi segna veramente. L'anno scorso faceva doppietta. All'ultimo. A Rocco. Vai Freud!
Oh no, this is not what we wanted to see. Girone now getting helped off the field after putting on a brace today. We see Girone now limping off with an ankle injury. And again, we hope every time with the Girone injury that we hope it's more Oscar winner Girone and not true, but we know he has had a battle with ankle injuries throughout the last few seasons. Corner in for Rocchetta. Sort of speaks to their second half. Still been threatening, but unable to find the net. And again, this scoreline is not was not always given. We've had some incredible defensive stands and incredible saves as well by Simone Volpe to keep this scoreline 4-1. Because there has been just as much of an attack from Rocchetta as Munoz now, with the composure, keeps possession, gets it to Nunzio. Unfortunately, dispossessed. Great defending, Orazio there. And it does look like a few more substitutions have come in since I was last checking. We do see Capitano making his way, is on the field, Luigi Di Feo, and other subs. We'll see if Raf and them have ever attempt there to catch the goalie out by Ursu. Corner kick now again for Terminio. Checking out the chat again. I see Antonio Di Feo, shout out. Another shout out, of course, to Salvatore. And Dan, again, next week's game should be epic. Yes, absolutely. Getting the number 2 crown in the chat today. Mr. Micole.
Sì, è uscito dall'altro lato.
And I'm definitely reading that last name with an Italian accent, so if it's said differently, I do apologize. We appreciate you all. So it does look like Alfonso came in for Cerrone, and Gerardo came in for Brian. It's Alfonso Di Meo and Gerardo Nardillo who have made their way into the match, as well as Luigi Di Feo. You can see Terminio has used all of our substitutions. As now some nice continued ball movement by the substitutes. We love that the Mister does get playing time for all of our players once we have a lead. Double duty of resting players while also making sure that everyone gets an opportunity to shine, get some playing time, stretch the legs, and also gets to show the depth of our squad as well. The ball up now. Beautiful play up the field now. Cross in. Potentially could have been a handball there. But an incredible attack up the field by the substitutes, showing our bench is threatening. As now another attack for Rocchetta. Cross in. Collected comfortably by Volpe. Cross field on the ground, out of bounds for a throw-in. Again, another shout out to all of the incredible supporters that are watching on the live stream, spending your Sunday with us. You are all dragons. Remember, the three-headed dragon is made up of the players, the local community, and our global community. And all three heads make the dragonfly. And so we appreciate all of you as now the defense continues to try to keep 4-1 lead. Shot. Another good save by Simone Volpe after a beautiful hard shot by number 10. With Simone Volpe making it look easy. Ringraziamo di nuovo a tutti a Sant'Antonio Rocchetta. Hanno ospitato una bella partita di calcio oggi e avete anche grandi giocatori, tanto talento. Rocchetta. E non lamentate, continuate a provare di trovare una soluzione. Per oggi i draghi volano. Siamo carichi oggi, raga. Ogni giocatore e il mister anche potevo usare tutti i nostri sostituzioni perché ci siamo, raga. Adesso Rocchetta continua a provare di trovare un gol numero 10, però la difesa Terminio è tosta. Continuiamo a mantenere pericoloso. Tutti indietro, difendiamo la nostra porta adesso. Everybody back to defend our goal. As Salvatore said in the chat, bravi a tutti grandi. Ragazzi, dobbiamo scalare per arrivare in cima, dai. Luca David Mayo. As we take a look at a fun, cute guest, Michael Buono taking a look at that cute little puppy in the Santa Claus jacket. Fans of all sorts at the pitch today, it seems. With just about 15 seconds left in regulation, we will see how much stoppage time. There were a few substitutions, so there should be some stoppage time, but hopefully our players can continue to defend, keep this goal and differential as it is. Dangerous clearance, but a clearance nonetheless. Ball up now. Up the field, on the counter. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Continues into the box. And then eventually clipped.
Là devi rimanere. No, come trasparenti non luccicano. Io ce li ho dei siliconi trasparenti non luccicano. Giustamente, non fanno riflesso. Non mai so così, troppo stacchetti. Oh, se hanno il cambio erba vero questi qua in casa loro, questi sicuramente hanno i tacchetti erba. Come facciamo a sapere? Basta cercare su Google. Serino.
Now a slow, as the game comes to a close, look at that skyline. We see pinks, purples, oranges, yellows, blues. What's that song? There's a song. I can be something like that. That's the vibe we're giving today, folks. 4 goals and we're singing. We know the boys will be heading back as the ball cross in. Dangerous. And a full blue on that side. Look at that. What a night sky, evening sky. Another cross into the corner. Collected by the Foggia goalie, Liberal Rocchetta. When you take an hour and a half drive out in Seconda Categoria, that hour and a half drive home can go 2 ways. Looks like today the boys will be singing all the way home in the van, as Rocchetta's still trying to find a way. Dangerous ball into the box now. Still just wide of the net. Indicative of the offensive attempts tonight from Rocchetta while threatening. Few beautiful saves by Volpe. Some decent ones as well. But then a lot of balls not making their way inside the net. As it does look like a player down. Potential injury now. Immediately, Terminio player going over to apologize. No ill intent there.
ricordi, Luciano? Che Vincenzo Corpo è stato in morte contro la Cosmano. Ma dai, è vero! No!
And that's it, folks. That is a three goal difference. 4-1. Terminio Dragons take it home. Thank you to everybody for tuning in today. What a beautiful Sunday for us. It might be snowing here, a beautiful Sunday snow in New York, and it is raining fire in Foggia tonight. The Dragons took home all 3 points on the road to maintain our fourth place position. And you can see, folks, 2 goals from Girone, a goal from Petretta, a goal from Repucci. We've got multiple goal scorers. Hey, shout out to all of the fans who came through. And you can see, look at our team there in the huddle after the match. This matchup means a lot to us. This was a really big matchup between a team that was really evenly matched, and we showed that we can score goals. One of the things that I know we've been looking for throughout the early part of the season was, could we score as many goals as we needed? I see Mikey, Salvatore, Dan, Alejandro Molina, Felicidades. Yes, Karaya, everybody in the chat. Bravi ragazzi. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Grande, grande, grande vittoria. Grande vittoria. Grande vittoria. What a matchup. As I'm trying to catch on all these incredible messages coming into the chat. You've all been beautiful. Let's take a look at the highlights again. Enjoy them. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy. I really appreciate all of the support. Alessandro a Milano with Roberto, who was watching in the car. I know. Shout out again to Keri watching from the north. Soma, hello, bravo, yes, absolutely. All of you, tutti bellissimi dal mondo, tutti i tifosi ultras dal mondo che guardate il Terminio. Ringraziamo sempre per il vostro passione che portate a questa squadra e ringraziamo di nuovo a tutti i sponsors, che non possiamo fare niente senza i sponsors. Allora, specialmente quando dobbiamo fare 1 ora e mezza in macchina per arrivare in Foggia, e meno male questa volta Cerrone e i ragazzi hanno dato 3 punti. Il viaggio vale, raga. Mo vogliamo a Volturara e festeggiamo tutti. Io a New York festeggio qua e voi in Italia, però tutti insieme per il Terminio. Ci siamo, raga. Grazie di nuovo a tutti e sul live stream e tutti ultras. Grazie a Raf, Michael e Alessandro Sirpolo, tutti che fanno la diretta. Grazie mille. Un bel segnale oggi come il cielo. Incredibile, raga. Forza Terminio e forza Volturare Irpina, sempre. Thank you again to everybody around the world, from Volturara to Australia to New York, to Cancun, Mexico. We saw people tuning in from everywhere, South Carolina today as well. And again, thank you to all of you. Enjoy your Sundays. Forza Terminio. We are the Three-Headed Dragons, and we are now off to enjoy our Sunday. No, have a great one, folks. Remember, if you don't already subscribe to this channel, be sure to do so. If you're not a member of Football Club Group yet, be sure to go to footballclubgroup.com and be sure to also go to terminioacademy.com to get your kits. Enjoy the rest of the highlights if you did miss any of the goals. I think we're about to see maybe the last goal coming up soon. Boom, Cerrone. And that's a perfect note for me to end on. Love you all. Vi voglio bene e ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao ciao.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.